A high school senior right now, and he leads the nation in scoring by 5 points. He can play any game that you want. Speed, skill, great shot, tenacious in the corners, and he'll deliver as many big hits as he receives. He's the front runner to be the first freshman to win the Hobey Baker since Jack Eichel 2015.
Because the shooting room is right beneath where his office is. He hears it daily. Some 300 pucks from Carson Dorward are going at the goal. That's a big man in behind there in white, Jagger Joshua, and he'll get some interest from the National Hockey League. Big collision right at the line, then it's intercepted. Edwards had to wait, and just onside was Michigan. They'll get it back into the Spartan zone as the puck gets knocked down. Came along the near side. Mark Estapa, number 94, out there from Michigan. He'd been a recent healthy scratch, too much time in the penalty box.
Yeah, Michigan, the most penalized team in the Big Ten, and coaches sometimes like to send a message that way.
There's Fantilli trying to get through. You'll watch out for him. Number 19, the freshman in blue, Adam Fantilli, ultra competitive, points in 22 of 24 games, leading the NCAA with 45.
You know, the last freshman to win the Hobey Baker was Jack Eichel, 2015. That was Connor McDavid's draft year, and everyone is touting Adam Fantilli as the number 2 overall pick, much like Eichel was, in the McDavid year, yeah.
And now you got Connor Bedard, who no doubt he'll be a number 1. Picked up in there by Ciccolini. Kelly for the Spartans. Tanner Kelly, native of San Diego. Shouty with a shot. That gets stopped by Portillo. The puck is loose. And the Wolverines clear it.
Trying to use his trapper more to shut down plays, but sometimes they're squeaking out like that and can cause big problems.
He's a draft pick of the Buffalo Sabres. Look at Fantilli go. He's got a man to the net and just couldn't connect, and a good feed in there. Who've been wonderful together, and since the World Junior Championship, 12 points in 8 games between Brindley and Adam Fantilli.
Yeah, Gavin Brindley have been dynamos being put together at a Minnesota series a couple of weeks back. Michigan State with their best chance, and then Fantilli takes it around the defenseman, Cole Krieger, and has Brindley breaking, and Brindley and Fantilli series over 37%. Eaten up.
Here's Fantilli, scores! A wicked wrister, power play goal, and it's 2-0 Michigan.
Adam Fantilli did not play the first time these teams met in December. He was already at Canada's World Junior Camp, and that was just part of what makes him a special player. Everybody gets involved. Hughes to Brindley to Fantilli, and Dylan St. Cyr is tied
from Edwards. And finally, the Spartans relieved the pressure.
Yeah, Michigan ran through 3 different lines, keeping the pressure on the Spartans, who really had difficulty sustaining any.
Brindley, number 4, you'd think he's a top 20 prospect?
I don't know, top 20. You know, he was in and out of the first round, depending on who you look through.
Oh, and off the post. On a quick shot from Estapa.
All I know, he's always got the puck when he's on the ice.
There it is again. Scores! The freshman Floridian Gavin Brindley gets his 7th goal and his 2nd point tonight, giving him 24.
Yeah, so 6 goals, 14 points now, and he can do it all. Starts on the right side. Michigan is close to positionless hockey, as you'll find. Doesn't matter where you start if you're a forward or enough. Gavin Brindley, part of that bronze medal winning performance by Team USA at the recent World Juniors. And, you know, sometimes
have the surgery. Hallam with a pass on the wing. Brindley gets it deep into the Spartan zone, and a big hit coming in there from Adam Fantilli.
Silver lining in that cloud, obviously. You would think Frank Nazar will be back in maize and blue next season.
Right. Missing a full year, that the Blackhawks certainly wouldn't want to be rushing that, you wouldn't think, and especially where they are in their rebuild. Back in for Estapa. Saved by St. Cyr. Brindley in back of the net. Fantilli's got it. Adam Fantilli back to the line, and outside it came, so they'll regroup. Luca Fantilli with a pass back left there for Nienhuis. Up it goes in the wing for Davidson.
Back story would have to be written for them. And there's Adam Fantilli. Mackie Samiskevich. Gavin Brindley also has one out of Estero, Florida, but his family's all from Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Luke Hughes went down, turned over right in front. Great opportunity right there for Eric Middendorf. In that first period, either a Hughes or a Fantilli or one way or another was in on the goal.
Well, the Fantillis are brothers. The Hughes, no relation.
Right.
Just what the hockey world would need, another Hughes brother. Jack first overall.
They're all great. There's a shot and a save there by St. Cyr. On an attempt from Marcus this year at 4 in one game.
Yeah, 4 players have scored 4 in a game in college hockey this season, 2 in this game. Hughes for Michigan, Middendorf for the Spartans.
Portillo trying to find it. He couldn't. In Hasek-like fashion, he dropped the stick, tried to grab it with the blocker. Play made in deep by Davidson, and partially fanned on by Middendorf. Into the slot, and the shot just wide from Gucciardi, the Toronto native. He had 3 goals last weekend. His first goal since October. Gucciardi circled back at center. Dangerous play. Bad guy now to give it to if you're the Spartans. To Fantilli. Nice move. He's got it again, and finally it's knocked away. Coming back with Miroslav Muka. Davidson left it there at center. Luke Hughes with an attempt got
Caesar's team that won 5 Maha State championships.
That shot hit a leg, deflected, and Stappa doesn't get it out. Good keep in at the line there by Gucciardi. 7th round pick of Washington. Number 7 for the Spartans in white. Loose puck in on it, Middendorf. Back again for Gucciardi. In front screening was Nicholas Mueller. Luke Hughes turning back. He got double teamed in there. Grabbed by Davidson toward the goal. Hughes again to the line. Came out to center. Back in by the Spartans. Built the tag up. And while they do that, they'll make a change. With some speed, here comes Brindley. Brindley for Adam Fantilli. Waits. Brindley shot. Save made. Puck in behind the net. Boy, do those move that puck quickly. And a big hit put on there by Chandler Joshua. The big man. That gets a rise out of the crowd. They come to their feet. They're not done yet. Brindley giving it to the much bigger Jagger Joshua from Dearborn. His mom Julie watching here tonight. And Brindley upset. Not done yet.
Well, he's a difficult player to get a piece. Kind of flattened him in behind the net. Adam Fantilli came to the aid of his line mate, and Christian Krieger took exception to that. And see what the penalty situation is.
Michigan number 4, 2 minutes for roughing. Michigan State number 23, 2 minutes for Krieger.
Up along with Russell, who takes it. Krieger to the net. There it is. And save Portillo. Carson Dorward felt the hit coming, kept control of it, patient. Got great poise.
Paul Krieger, by the way, leads all Big Ten defensemen in goals scored with 9, and that's despite not getting any power play time at all.
But not known as a high-scoring defender, correct?
Not until this season.
Not until this year. 3-on-1. Had to pull it back. And Krieger never really had full control of it, and back come the Wolverines. Brindley, Adam Fantilli, Samiskevich, the shot. That gets blocked. And he got taken out of the play by Shouty. Shouty, who has the Spartans goal at 4:54 from Muka and Nienhuis, makes it 3-1. Into the zone for Underwood, keeps control, plays it in, back of the net, looking for an open man. That puck well went off Gucciardi. He had the play, but his own man had tipped it. Luke Hughes doesn't get it out. Now on another try it does, and there's a penalty coming.
One, though, because it occurred in the state of Michigan.
Now you and I are just having senior moments.
Yeah.
Here's Brindley. Defended by Cole Krieger. Puck in the corner. Karanen from Michigan. Able to dig it free. Dorwart was defending. It came back here to Brindley. Across for Luke Hughes. The shot, and it gets blocked. To meet tomorrow afternoon. Teammates 2 seasons with Billy Husso and David Perron, Jake Wallman, Oscar Sundquist. Familiarity. Jagger Joshua. Back here for Pascal. Back that way and tipped it out of. Able to hold that puck in was Pascal, and a good play. And Joshua collision there, and Fantilli going after him. Everybody in the Wolverines coming in. And that's what Jagger Joshua will do. He'll draw attention.
Yeah, he'll stir the pot. Let it simmer a bit. Come back and give it another stir. Playing like this, and the gloves come up into the face. Everybody up top for the respective teams looking at video are looking for hands that are grabbing a face mask, because that's a 5-minute major. Although Jagger Joshua, all he has to say is, I was stopped.
Yeah.
It was their player who shoved me into their goalie.
That was Adam Fantilli, who will be a top pick, maybe just behind Bedard or soon after this June.
Well, he'll be no consolation prize to Connor Bedard, let me tell you.
That good. Hold back, and the shot wide. Let go by Krieger. Chopped at and cleared by Philippe Lapointe, Marty's son. Played back by Fantilli. What a play. And a penalty coming here to the Spartans. You can see the eye hand, and this will nullify that, you think. If they decide to even it up. Fantilli's feisty. He is also competitive. And again, this is the Wolverines and Spartans. We used to call it the backyard brawl.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful if you want to play in the NHL rink in downtown Detroit tomorrow, because one punch in college hockey can be construed as a fight and have you ejected from the game you're playing in, the one the next night as well.
Beautifully set up by Fantilli to
Previous
Moyle.
play is under review.
Now, the referees don't need to be asked for a review if they're reviewing for the possible ejection of a player. So you see Tanner Kelly involved with Adam Fantilli. Fantilli's not in the box yet,
But he is heading to the room.
so Adam Fantilli, who has added to his nation's best point.
Again tomorrow night at Little Caesars Arena, 8 o'clock. Jagger Joshua. Luke Hughes picked it off. Luke Hughes to center. Dylan Duke across. Brindley with an empty net. And he scores. With 61 seconds left. But the fight's not left yet. Brindley going at it with Cole Krieger. He's made it 4-2.